last night in Paris was going to be spent on the Bateaux Parisiens. We decided we would go for the cruise down the River Seine. It was an incredible journey to go down there. We sailed down as far as Ile Saint-Louis, and then we turned around and slowly sailed all the way back. The food was magnificent, the company was even better, and we had a nice lady singing songs to us. Overall, it was a really good night, and I think the Bateaux Parisian is well worth doing, should ever you get the chance to go across to Paris and enjoy something like that. It is quite spectacular when you see all the different buildings. It's well worth it, and there's a link in the description for the Bateaux Parisian below. Good morning all. So we are now sat on EVA Airlines flight number, I don't know either, but we're on it. It's 11:20 a.m. on Tuesday, and we will be flying for the next 12 hours, going back in time, forward in time, and we will arrive tomorrow morning in Taipei after a 12-hour flight. We've just taken off and are now heading our way to Taipei. We're leaving the cold air of Paris. That was literally, I think, was 0 this morning, and we're heading into Taipei, which I think was 26 this afternoon. So we're going back to the warmth and the heat and the sun. So we're looking forward to it. It is, what time is it? Any idea? It's 8:20 in the morning. AM. Which day?
Wednesday.
That's right, Wednesday. And we are where? Taiwan. Yes, we are. We're at Taichung International Airport. Taiwan International Airport. And we've got through customs and immigration, got all our bags. We've just sorted out a ride that's going to take us to the Blue Sky Hotel, where we will hopefully check in and go to sleep. And then we'll start this 6-hour jet lag all over again. So it was a 12-hour flight. It was a long flight, it felt like, didn't it? It was long. Sort of, I think both of us slept on and off. It wasn't too bad. But I'm glad that we're here. And it's a pretty amazing airport. I have to say, big thanks to this guy in the background here at Tourist Information. He helped us find the driver that will take us down there with a van. And obviously, he's also going to be capable of looking after, all of these bags of ours that we need to get over there with us as well. As you may know, we've arrived in Taichung now, and this is where we're staying, at the Blue Sky Hotel. It's a kind of modern building that's been done in an Art Deco way inside. This is the incredible wall of suitcases. It goes right the way up to the top of the second floor. the front door. And then these, what I can only describe as the Empire State Building lifts, although they go up complete with the power grids and power meters and switches and all kinds of things set in the backdrop. I think it's been very tastefully done, very nice. So here we are. This is our room. So we have a nice bed and chairs. And there's a little desk area. Going into our bathroom. Nice sink. Yeah. I think this is a great room. I'm taking this off. I can walk and talk. Tonight we're going out to Taichung's second market, which is just down the road from where we live, which is down this way. And that's where we're going to hopefully have dinner and see what's there and enjoy some local feasts.
I don't think so.
Last night we were going to go to a night market to have dinner, weren't we? I was going to take you out. Not take you out, but I was going to take you to dinner. So we went to the night market and guess what? It was completely closed, wasn't it? Not a light on anywhere, nothing. And then we found out, or I found out, it closes at 5 o'clock. And I think we went there about 7:30. So that was a bit of a disaster last night, but we ended up getting some, well, we had fried chicken last night, didn't we? And some Korean rice potato thing, which was hot and spicy and I liked, but you weren't that keen on it. You thought it was a bit too spicy, didn't you?
I thought your chicken was too spicy.
Oh, you thought my chicken was too spicy, but yours was okay.
Mine didn't. Mine was original, so it was good.
All right, that's fine. So this afternoon we've just been out having a walk around, just still trying to get our bearings around the area, trying to understand the 12 hours of jet lag that still leave us feeling very tired, very lethargic, confused, and a bit stressed, I think, don't you? In the way we feel. Yeah, so we're hoping to try and get a good night's sleep tonight. I'm going for double Benadryl.
I'm going for a massage.
So welcome. Just going to give you a few closing notes on our time in Paris. I know we're in Taiwan now, but I just really wanted to do a couple of updates. I think one of the first things I say is everybody speaks English. There was a couple of videos that we'd looked at and people had said, you know, it was maybe a bit difficult to communicate and not everybody spoke it, but everybody we came into contact, restaurants, hotels, shops, everywhere. I think because of the EU and the amount of countries that sort of, you know, travel back and forth now, it's, you know, it really has become the second language there. So there was definitely no communication issues. When you want to go and see some of the sites, such as the museums, the Eiffel Towers, etc., any of the attractions, look online. You'll most probably find that you can actually book the tickets online and normally get a discount as well. You can then also get the day you want and the time that you want to go there, which is a great help. Unfortunately, don't do what I did, which was I booked our Eiffel Tower tickets on the wrong date. So although we got there, we got in super fast, there was no issues. We then discovered the tickets were actually for the 11th of February and not the 4th of February. And there was no refund, no changes, nothing. So we basically lost 160 euros, I think it worked out. We lost 160 euros and had to buy new tickets on the day that we were there. So just be careful with that, okay, bear that in mind at all times. What else? Like any capital city, it's expensive, without a doubt. I think a pint of beer was £9, $11, something like that, which was a lot of money, I think. So just be mindful when you're going out for dinners and things like that. It can be very expensive. Which brings me on to the food. The food is amazing. We ate in a place called Deauville on the Champs-Élysées, which was just spectacular food. It really was. And I was shocked at the price of that. I thought it was very reasonable for where we were, what we had, and how long we stayed. I think we must have been there maybe 3 hours, having a sort of very late lunch. And they weren't hassling to get rid of us or anything, so it was really good from that perspective. But then even in smaller sort of side streets, you get these little tiny sort of bistros. You look in them and you hardly see a couple of people in there. The moment you sit down within there, they start filling up and the food starts to come out, and it was really good. We didn't have any complaints about that. Where did we stay? That was one of the other questions I got asked last week. We stayed at a place called Hotel Beaune, 7 Rue Casimir. I've put a link in the description down below. Lovely hotel, nice rooms, great staff, great service. They were very helpful in anything that we wanted for the trip. We had a bit of a kind of close call on the last day when we were due to fly to Taiwan. There was a national strike, so there was no trains, buses, all that kind of thing had all completely come to a halt, and so had a lot of the taxis, but they managed to find a driver for us who could take us and our 7 bags and suitcases, and he got us into the airport in really good time. Like I say, Hotel Beaune, definitely worth it. Great interiors, very well laid out, very clean, good breakfast as well that you can add into there. So I think that just about sums it up for Paris. As you may have guessed, like I said, we're in Taiwan now, so I'll be starting to do some more adventures in Taiwan for you to see. There's a little bit, obviously you've seen already. We're suffering from the jet lag quite bad, and we hopeful by next week we will be back to normal. All right, thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to subscribe. I hope this is the right way around. To like and to press the notification bell, and then you'll get updated whenever a new video comes out. All right, thanks very much indeed.